Hey everybody, this is Wes from Whiskey Sierra. Today I'm going to show you how to get the A-18C Hornet combat ready in 4 minutes or less. The steps we're looking at are accurate as of late September 2020. Let's get started. So first thing we need to do is we need to connect the battery and start the APU. We're going to monitor the APU status until the little light turns green. Once the little light turns green, we're going to start cranking the right engine first. There we go, right engine's cranking. We'll monitor its speed up until it hits about 23 RPM, or 23% RPM, and then we'll add fuel with right shift and home. Also, make sure that your throttle is set to idle. And while this is going, we can start turning a couple other systems on. Get all the displays up and running. There we go. And it automatically stops cranking once it hits about 60%. So we'll start cranking the left engine here. And we'll start turning a few more systems on. We'll start with the O-bogs if we're planning on going over about 17,000 feet. We'll uncage our static attitude indicator. And about now we should start adding fuel to the left engine to get it going. We're also going to turn our radar altimeter on. And I'm just going to arbitrarily set it to 350 feet. Now with both engines started, we can turn off the APU and we can close the canopy with left control C. There's a couple other steps we need to do before we can even move this jet. First off, we have to reset the flight control system and we have to set our takeoff trim. We're also going to have to rotate our bleed air a full turn to the right. Now we're going to have to start our INS alignment. We're going to go to ground alignment and we're going to click on stored heading. This is going to give us the fastest INS alignment because it's going to use the stored GPS coordinates from where the aircraft has spawned. So you can see we've got a couple other warnings on the dash here. We've got position, INS, and INS degraded. Those will all go out once the INS has finished its warm-up. While we're waiting for that, we're also going to turn on our IFF so we don't get shot down by a friendly or shoot down a friendly. We're going to turn our data link on, and we're also going to turn our RWR on. We're going to slave our RWR to the HUD so that all of the symbology from the compass rosary are going to show up on the HUD as well. That's pretty much it for now. So what we'll do is we'll call up and let's get a loadout going. So I'm just going to go with the standard cap loadout that I've got selected.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
And just to make this easier to see,
Copy.
We'll turn the map off. So now from the pilot seat, there's nothing left to do but wait for the quality to hit around 0.6 to 0.5 and for it to tell us OK. Once that happens, we're going to come down to the right and we're going to turn our INS dial to IFA for in-flight alignment to keep everything refreshed as we fly.
Rearming complete.
See, we've got all of our missiles, we've got our extra fuel tank, everything is set and ready. Quality has come down to 0.6, which means it is okay to start taxiing. Turn on to IFA, arm our ejection seat, and we are good to go. Take the park brake off, and we'll start rolling. Now that we're airborne, there's a couple other things we needed to do. We need to turn our radar on to operate. Set our dispenser bypass and our electronic countermeasures. And now we're good to go hunting.